Hey, good evening, everybody. Here, Felipe Mayorga, and with my partner Natalia, are gonna show you tonight our discipline plan and our classroom management plan. Basically, we did and we designed a guide, a mini book to teach you different concepts and different activities that you can apply in your class to organize your group, to drive in a correct and adequate way your class, your classroom, your students. So let's start. First of all, it's important that you take into account that this is a theoretical and theoretic part, but it's important that you understand the classroom management is each one of us. According to Jeremy Harmer, it's important that the expectation and routines to clarify and to be more organized in your class. When you apply and when you establish expectation and routines, your class is more comfortable for everybody, for students, and for you as a professor. Basically, you can apply different activities and different things, such as respect everyone, not only humans. You can respect your material, your physical space. Another one is speak English as much as possible in class, because the English class in many occasions, to be honest, in Colombia, it is not the only English is not a second language, it's a foreign language. And for that reason, the English class is the only part which one can speak English, but for that reason it's important for your practice. Be on time and prepare basically is for respect. To be honest, it is important that you respect your students and your students respect you. And be on time and prepare is a clear example to see this respect, the mutual respect. Raise your hand to participate, to be more organized, and we can move to attention getting strategies. In that part, it's important that you understand that it is a funny dynamics, and for Jeremy Harmon suggests that it is important try to be interactive with your students, and attention getting strategies can be seen as a good strategy to connect in an interactive way with your students. For example, call and response, it could be an activity. Teacher clap once if you can hear me. Basically, the idea is try to describe that teacher can do different movements. In that case, is clap once if you can hear me, and students clap if they can hear you. Teacher clap twice if you're ready to learn, and students clap in a both ways, in a twice ways. Sorry. And basically, the idea is that you have a different sequentially and a different dynamics with your students, and for that reason it's important. It is not the only try to expose your voice in a higher way to understand, or you don't need it to expose in a wrong way to call their attention. Basically, when these dynamics, you can say your voice, you can say different things, and it is so funny for them. For another one, my partner Natalia are gonna talk about the positive and negative consequence, and for the last one, we gotta see the collaborative work. Collaborative work is important to share the knowledge among them. Basically, the students when they are learning something in a collaborative group or in a group, in many occasions, according to Harmer, they can learn in a more adequate way because they can feel more comfortable with their partners. And the idea is that the professor can see the progress not the only in an individual way, it may be in collaborative way. We can see their progress with another perspective. There are different advantages to do different activities in a group of works, and the organization in classroom is so important. My partner Natalia gonna talk about the organization in the classroom, but basically it's important that in every moment you as a professor can see around the classroom and you can see all students. Each student that you have in your class is important that you can see, because it is important that they can be interactive between among them, because when you use the traditional organization in your classroom, in many occasions the back part of the classroom, maybe they are missing your class, because in a row, when you make a line, maybe only the first part of your class is focusing in your topic, in your thematic, and maybe in the middle part of the back part they are missing your voice, your visual aids, and different things. So
Okay, now I'm gonna talk about the reward system. In the document, it says that in the same way that every government have different rules, the same applies to each classroom. Therefore, it is important to involve students in the process of choosing rules and as well in the way that they can decide their rewards. So, how we can make that? One of the ways that I really like it, and even I have applied in my classroom, is the bean jar challenge. So how it works? First, you need a bottle. Yeah, bottle. It has to be empty, dry and clean, and you need beans, right? These ones. So, which is the idea? The idea. Every morning, you have to give to every student 3 beans. They have to take care of them. They can lose them, and they can you, like a teacher, you can take one if your students don't get one of the classroom rules, or even if they miss a homework or they are talking too much in class, you can take 1 bean. As well, you can make them win beans if they have a good participation or whatever. Depends on what you want to apply in your classroom. So what happened with the beans? You're gonna put them in the jar, and you can choose like lines in which you have goals to achieve. To for that, you have to make an agreement with your students and choose them. I can give you an advice. So first, talk with your students. What do you wanna do in the classroom, or maybe if you wanna I don't know, a party, I don't know, a ice cream day, a pajamas day, and then that you decide which ones are gonna be the goals to achieve. Ask them which one is their favorite, and the favorite you have to put it in the top. So in this way, every day when they finish the day, you're gonna like put all the beans that your students have in the jar. and like this they can start to feel it and achieve every goal, and for the end is the best one for them. So this is a good way to motivate your students to be engaged in class. Other thing that is important in the classroom is the way that you have the chairs. Is the way that you have the chairs. So how could be a really good way to have a collaborative work? I really like the way that you have the classroom when it's in like in this way. We can say in U. Yeah. This is a really good way to like you for teacher to walk around the classroom, talk with your students in the same way they can see each other's face, and like this is not like other ones in the back of others, and it's really good for talking, for make debates, and as well they can see better the word if you want to read something on it. And yes, that's it. Thank you for listening to me.